A good day. Today we continue with our example on national income topic. A given question there, question number 5 there, in a hypothetical two-sector economy resembling Tanzania domestic production system. Household spends 850 billion Tanzania shillings on consumption of goods produced by firms. So there, what you are given is consumption. So you write there consumption, which is stated as C, which equals to 50 billion TCS. Also, we are given that firms undertakes investment worth 300 billion Tanzania shillings. So investment as I equals to 300 billion TCS. However, embedded within the price of goods are indirect taxes amounting to 90 billion. So we have also indirect taxes which cost 90 billion TCS. While the government provides subsidies worth 40 billion, subsidies equals to 40 billion TCS. Even though the government is not explicitly modeled, if capital consumptions or depreciation is estimated at 120 billion, so we have depreciation there, or we may call it capital consumption. Depreciation, which equals to 120 billion TCS. Carefully calculate GDP at market price. So what we are required to calculate Roman 1 GDPMP, gross domestic product at market price, and then you adjust to obtain gross domestic product factor cost. So Roman 2 gross domestic product at factor cost. Being cautious not to misinterpret which components require addition or subtraction. So there we go to solve our question. So solution for our question. So there you should know the method which is involved in this question. The method involved in this question, as we see our data here, we have consumption, investment. So there we see that is spending on the economy. So we have household spending and business spending. So there we use expenditure method. So expenditure method. So under expenditure method, you should understand where your answer should originate. Your answer should originate from gross domestic product at market price. So this one gives us direct to this one, but it is our origin of our formula and expenditure method. So that is solution directly to Roman 1. So equals to the formula consumption plus investment. So according to our question, equals to consumption plus investment plus government spending plus net export. But in our question, we've given only 2 items. So this one will stand as 0. So gross domestic product market price equals to consumption, which is given there, 850 billion, 850, plus investment, which is 300. So gross domestic product at market price equals to, we take this one plus this one, which will be equals to 150 billion Tanzania shillings. So there we have got Roman 1. So your gross domestic product at market price is 1,150 billion Tanzania shillings. Okay, let's continue with Roman 2. Roman 2, we will just use converters to convert our answer here, our answer from Roman 1 to convert gross domestic product at factor cost. So there we write what we are going to find. So gross domestic product at factor cost equals to what we have. You take what you have from Roman 1. We have gross domestic product at market price. So there you see gross. So you don't have to consider gross because we have domestic. Yes, is true. So what we are going to convert is market price to factor cost. To convert market price to factor cost, you have to consider indirect taxes and the subsidies. So market prices, as we know, it includes indirect taxes. In order to return to the factor cost, we have to deduct indirect taxes. But also, we should remember that market prices do not consider subsidies. So here subsidies we have about 40 billion. So we are going to sum up subsidies to our market price in order to obtain factor cost. So there we have 150 minus indirect taxes, which is 90, but we add up subsidies, which is 40. So our answer here, we take this one, add this one. So our answer is, take here, it will be 50. So it will be 1,100 billion Tanzania shillings. So gross domestic product at factor cost is 1,100 billion Tanzania shillings. So your calculation will be done under question number 5. So that is what you should consider when you're solving this question. You should consider which method is applicable under this question. So we've seen the method applicable under this question is expenditure method. So